Hey everyone, so in today's video we are going to be reorganising my bookshelf. So it's actually not that bad. I don't have loads and loads of books. I have 3 shelves of books. I don't hate it. There is a system. But I just want to change it up a tad because I do tend to find that when I'm looking to read another book, I always just reach for, I just look at this shelf and don't really pay this shelf much attention. So before we get into this video, please sure to subscribe so you don't miss any further videos from me, and let's just get going. So I do kind of have a little bit of a system going on. It's kind of done by author, and I do have the Bridgerton series in this top shelf, mainly because that was the first series I bought apart from the Mortal Instruments. I just left them at the top because they were colourful, and the top shelf kind of ended up being colourful. This shelf was a bit darker, and then this just became my Harry Potter and Mortal Instruments shelf. My plan is I just don't want series on this top shelf. Even though Bridgerton is beautiful, I don't want it there. So I think my game plan is to bring, and I also have Shatter Me here. Harry Potter and Mortal Instruments are going to stay here. Maybe I'll bring Shatter Me down so I have like 3 more like fantasy things down here. And then I'm going to bring lighter series here, so like Bridgerton, and then like, you know, Dreamland Billionaire series, and I have a couple that are like the start of series, so like for example Twisted Love. They will stay down here, but then I'm gonna bring up all of like anything that's like the same author that's not a series. So I think that I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna just like, apart from the shelf, I'm just gonna take everything off. I do have a book in the living room. Let me just go and get it and then I'll be back. So I do actually have a Kindle. I got one for Christmas, but from looking, it's actually kind of weird. Like, I don't know if it's different in America, but some books on Kindle are the same price as buying them in the store. So then it's like, I really like using the Kindle, but I'm not gonna buy it on Kindle if I can buy it for the same price as a physical book. I used a nipple cover thing to book where I was in this book, but I'm going to take it out because I would have to start this from the beginning because I literally read it in October and I only read like 5 pages. So I actually have not changed up this bookshelf since getting the bookshelf, to be honest with you. I actually do want to keep reading the Bridgerton series, but I got a bit bored, I can't lie. Oh wow, it's so dusty. Have a Christine Lauren book down here. Didn't realise, so it's not even with her other books, just because it had a dark spine, didn't even realise it was her. I really want to get like into reading properly, hence why I've started doing book videos, because I feel like it's going to be really good for me, I can't lie. I know like The American Roommate and something else, these 2, right? But I don't know if they're a series or if they're individuals. Same with these 2. I don't know if it's a series or individuals. So I'm just gonna like leave them till last. And if there's room, I'll put them on the top. If there's not, I'll put them on the series shelf. But let me know if these are series or if they're individual books. For example, I have like the first one of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, the first one of ACOTAR, the first one of Twisted Love. Well, not the first one of ACOTAR, I've got ACOTAR. So like, I haven't bought the other books. This is my issue, right? Is I'm pretty sure all of these are on Kindle. But like, I'm the type of person that I have the first one now. So if I like the first one, I'm going to have to buy all of them in person. And the same with like the Twisted series. Like, I have the first ones and these are so stunning. These books are beautiful. But I think these are on Kindle. So like, I can then do that thing of like, I can read it on the Kindle and read it like hard, like paperback. But then it defeats the purpose of having the Kindle. So if anyone feels my pain, let me know. The works, so good for books. They do like the entire Twisted series like for cheap. So, and the same with like, I think ACOTAR as well, and like the other ones of those, they have them for cheap as well. So I won't feel that guilty having to buy the rest of the series if I end up loving it. But for example, I really want to read the Addicted series, but I'm not going to buy those books because I don't know about other countries, but the UK, those books are £13 each. Some of them are 16, so that's ridiculous. Like, to buy all 10 books, that's ridiculous. So, but on the Kindle, They're like £3–4 each, so that I'm 100% reading on the Kindle, there is no question. I also have the first 5 Shatter Me series. I got these in the works. They're I think it was like £15 or £20 for all of them. I do want to do a reading vlog, but I need to get the novellas, but I'm going to check how much they're on Kindle because I have these 5, but with the novellas I'm happy to just get them on Kindle because I've noticed that the novellas are the same price as the full books. I can't lie, I don't want to pay the full price, like £7. If they're £5 I'll buy it, but if not I'm not buying it. So I don't know how many more books there are, I need to do my research on this, but if I do like it then I might just buy only the books and then just do the novellas on the Kindle potentially. Then I do have down here Sweetest Oblivion. I read this, it took me like 6 months to read. I can't say it was my favourite. And I've got Zodiac Academy as well, which this font is just calling dyslexic, which is what I am, so it's fine. But these are too big because I added an extra shelf into my bookshelf so I can fit more in, and they don't fit anywhere apart from this shelf down here. And then I have these two, which are, apparently they're a series. I need to take the little, look, £3, £5, got them both for £6. Don't ask me how, I don't know, but that's how much they were in the works, even though they have different prices on them. Yeah, but please let me know if you've got a Kindle, what your process is with, like, I don't have the money to be buying books at the moment. So I definitely think at the moment I'm just gonna, anything I don't have, if I want to do reading vlogs and stuff and I don't have it and it's free on the Kindle, I'm just gonna read it on the Kindle, and maybe in the future I'll buy the actual book. And it starts with us. Weren't great, can't lie, wasn't my favourite. Does this fit? Oh, this fits nowhere, that's fun. Then I have random shit in here, like a water bottle, hot water bottle and some sunglasses. So we'll put them next to me over here. And an Allen key, it's always good. I don't know, let me know what you do. I'm not a pusher back with my books. I don't push my books to the back of the shelves like that. I leave them forward. I don't love having the big space in front of it. I just think it looks neat to pushing them back because then they're flush to the back. Like, I prefer it when they're further forward, but then they can end up looking quite messy when they're further forward. They don't stay in line with each other, but then further back just looks so far back, like you can't even see them. Maybe I'll leave them back for now and see if I like it. So this is the current bed with all the books on. I think maybe we start with this series shelf. I want to keep the series on the second shelf because it then goes into the third one. By the way, if you're wondering, this is the Billy bookshelf from IKEA. But I bought a glass shelf and I made it 4 shelves rather than 3. I actually would consider changing these 2 for glass shelves as well because it's so much thinner compared to these and it looks really pretty, and also it'd mean that I can push them to the back and you can still see them, so I might actually do that at some point. Because I think it was like £10, so I feel like it would be really nice, and just keep these in a cupboard somewhere just in case. The Shatter Me series down here, because it's like, you know, the same vibe. Like, it's sci-fi, whatever, fantasy vibes, I guess. I don't really know, I'm not actually ready. And then I just kind of want to start doing like series, and then I'll reorganise them after if I want to change it up. I guess I'll put these here. So you can't even see them now. I mean, you kind of, oh, I've put them in the wrong way, or not to. And then we'll do like the definite series. Like, I know that that's finished. I haven't got all of these. I've got up to 6 of the Bridgerton, and I think there's 9. Right? These. We'll put Twisted Love after because it's kind of cute with the beat theme. And so these are all like first one of series. I don't know if they actually are series. I mean, I don't have the rest of them. These 2, I don't know, like, if this is a series, but I think you have to read one before the other, so I'm going to put it there. I'm also going to put these ones down here because, again, I think you have to read one of these before the other. I don't know about this one. We're going to start, like, I want to do it by author, so any that I have multiple of the same author is going to go first. I am going to start Colin Hoover, only because I have reminders of him and it's bigger, so that needs to go, like, to the end. I will have to move stuff because I do have... Also Credence, where's Credence? I have Credence and Punk 57 as well, which are not series, and they don't fit on this shelf, so actually they're going to have to continue where they were at the front of this section, because I just don't like the fact if, like, they're bigger. So I guess I kind of will do it in like colour. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll go from like, because that's blue, so we'll go into blue. And then we'll go into like pink, white, black, I guess. Also, Hopeless is a series, so technically it should be down here. Because Hopeless is a series, you've got Hopeless, Losing Hope, and then... Okay, so then we'll do ones where I have like all the author. I'm actually going to do a book, like, reading vlog where I'm reading like Emily Henry, because I've never read any of her books. So I'm going to do like a reading vlog reading these. And then we'll do Christina Lauren, because I have 3 of her books. I really want to get Love and Other Words, but like the UK cover is so ugly. I guess we'll just put individuals in. There's going to be quite a few that get put down here, I guess. I guess we'll kind of just put colours together. This is the thing, is I'm actually not a massive fan of putting colours together, because I just can already tell I'm more likely to read more of my books now that they're all spread out differently. Like this book I still haven't read, because there's so many books, you know what I mean when you say like you don't realise they're a romance. Like this, same with there's a book that the cover, I never knew it was a romance book, but it is. Like, I did have all my dark spines together before, but I've come to the conclusion I'm the sort of person, when I'm reading a book, I prefer the look of like the bright covers. So if I have it in colour coordination, I'm going to choose the books that have got bright colours, not the books with the darker colours. So that is pointless. So I'm just going to sort of like mix them up. Maybe I'll bring a few down that aren't romance. Maybe I'll try and keep this top shelf for romance. Now this isn't going to look pretty. My intention isn't for it to look that pretty, I can't lie to you. Because like I said, if I do it in colour order, I ain't going to read anything. I think I might take like, I don't know what ones are romances. This maybe I just put down here. Because like I said, I actually don't know. And then I have like, this one I'll put up here. And I have like 2 skating ones. That's a Christmassy one. This is Death at Wentwater Court. So I kind of feel like I should put both of these. Both of them are about a frozen lake and a girl skating, so, you know. I think I'm gonna, these were literally $1.99. I think I'm just gonna put these down here because they're both the same vibe, if you get me. And then I just have Christmas Carol. Also, they're both like, that's a Christmassy book actually, but it's fine. Then I have National Velvet as well. How have I got room? How? Oh, Shatter Me's gone down. And I'll just put these ones here as well. So this is obviously a Christmas book. Maybe it's cold outside, but it's fine. I don't mind. Obviously it doesn't look super pretty. I'm going to move some so it's a little bit more coordinated, because it's kind of hurting my soul a little bit that it's really that bad. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I quite like this. Like I said, these are series and these are all standalones, and I feel like now with how this looks, I'm way more likely to actually grab different books, because I feel like how it was before, I just wasn't going to. I could just tell I wasn't going to grab any of the books. And then I'm just going to put these 2 on my bottom shelf, and I have a few little bags down there. I also want to get Happy Place by Emily Henry, but that's going to be a paperback, a hardback, because it doesn't come out the paperback till next year. Closer, it just looked messy. I feel like having it back, they're all in line with each other now. I don't know why Hook, Line and Sinker is bigger, but we'll move, we'll deal with it. But yeah, that is me organise my books. And if you want to see my full book collection, obviously you can see it's really not that big, but I'm going to do like a video. I think that I'm going to put that up first and then put this video up. So go and watch that if you want to see it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please sure to subscribe, like and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!